Every day, over 1 million books are sold on Amazon, making for some authors thousands of dollars every month. This book, for example, makes its author 10k a month, this 14k, and that's my book. And my book was fully generated by artificial intelligence. Maybe soon there will be more people who write the book than people who read the book. You don't need a knowledge how to write the book and do not need illustrators anymore. Only a little creativity to guide the AI in the direction you want it to go. But when I was writing the book, it was not so easy as I expected in the beginning. I will show you step by step how I made the book, published it, and what problems I faced. The book will be published in Amazon KDP, so first we have to decide for which age category we will write the book. My category will be book for kids, as it is more important to have the interesting illustrations and you don't need a complicated story twist. The main purpose of writing a book is to make more money, so we also need to know what people are most interested in. Keep in mind that the book will be bought by parents, not children, so it should be interesting to them as well. Then we should decide about what will be the book. For that, we should go to Gemini and ask what is the most popular book. By the way, why I chose Gemini over ChatGPT. Gemini was generating rhyme stories better, it's free, and it has up-to-date information for 2024, when GPT 3.5 it still remains in 2018. Still, it's better to combine them. There are a theory that there are no smarter AI, it only depends how smart you are. So if you can't string a couple of words together, every AI will be also dumb. Let's ask what is the most popular book. Harry Potter and Bible. It's a bit complicated to write. What is the most popular book for children? This book, for example, makes more than 14k a month, and this more than 7k per month. Then we need to come up with a book plot. We can take these bestsellers as the basis for our book. All good-selling children's books are written in rhyme and with colorful animals. Afterwards, I already had some ideas in my head, so I decided to write how the world was created in 7 days. Of course, without any religious subtext, because I don't know the Bible. First, you should ask to write the structure of the book, so that you have an idea of what to write about. I'm going to describe the 7 days, where one section is a description of what got created on that particular day. Also, you have to give to Gemini as many details as you can imagine, what should be in each chapter, so it would generate a more interesting story, and write at the end that it should be the rhyme story for kids, and repeat that for the rest chapters. You don't need to create a poem. So remember that you don't want a lot of text because it will cover the illustration. After an hour of editing and improving, the plot of the book was ready. To my surprise, the story was very interesting even for me, especially after a whole day reading programming documentations. Once the text is written, the most important thing in a book for children will be illustrations. All the illustrations we will generate with Midjourney. We come to Midjourney, choosing Niji model in settings, so it generates pictures like a storybook or a comic book, and then write the word imagine with a prompt from the plot of the book. A smiling bald grandfather sitting on a cloud. And then it generates pictures for you. If you don't like them, just generate one more time or slightly modify the prompt. If you do like some of those options, you just press U or V if you want to generate similar pictures. You can also upscale pictures to get better quality, then open in browser and save it. As with all fairy tales, we need a negative character in addition to the protagonist. At first I thought if we had a god in the book, there must be a devil. That was a mistake because I was getting pictures of a creepy old dude that no one would like. Negative character also can't be scary to little kids, so most of the options didn't work for me. And then he generated this. a cute little gremlin who in the story was interfering with God in the creation of the world. I think it's a perfect character that kids would love and wouldn't be as scary as a red guy. Then I was trying to generate the first human and sometimes forgot to write that it is a book for kids, so it was giving some LGBT guys. And then I tried to put God and the boy next to each other, and what I got was this. After a few hours of generating pictures, all the characters from the book were finally done. The only thing left to do is to combine pictures with text and upload the book to Amazon KDP. For that we will use Canva. We will simply type storybook and create a blank one. To upload the book to Amazon you need to have internal fields. For that click the Files button and choose Show Margins. Then make custom sizes to match Amazon's rules. The size should be 6 by 9 inches. Next, we upload all of our generated pictures and copy a paragraph from the story. Then we choose Storybook font, make the font bold and add a shadow below the text to make it easier to read. And the same thing we need to do with the rest of the pictures. Then you have to download it as a PDF print. It is also one of the Amazon requirements, and also keep in mind that the book must be at least 24 pages or Amazon won't accept it. That's what a lovely book we made. At the very end, once we have finished the whole book, we need to register on the Amazon KDP website. After that, we click on the Create button and choose the type of the book. In my case, I will create paperback and Kindle ebook after. Next, we will need to fill in all the fields and click Save and Continue. We'll be taken to a page where we need to download the cover and the book itself. We checked or we have filled in all the fields correctly and there are no mistakes, and enter the price of the book. Now we do the same for the ebook, and within 72 hours our book will be published. Even when you have published a book, it's not as easy to make your first sales as different experts on YouTube who make millions of dollars tell you. Even if you have an incredibly interesting and cool book. Amazon KDP is as complicated business as Amazon FBA, and most likely no one will ever buy your book or even see it. You need to invest a lot of money in advertising and get enough reviews to make people believe it's a really interesting book. That's why this guy is so rich. But if you have a really good book and you're ready to dedicate time to this book, it's a really nice way to make a good passive income. Why then does this video have a title $10,000 if I didn't make this money yet? These are children who lost their limbs in the war. All the profit that will be made from this book will go to prosthetics for these children. We can arrange a little exchange. You can buy this book as a gift to children you know, and together we will save the lives of other children. And to get me involved too, I'll donate 14% of the amount. So there are only 8,000 left.